Welcome to the final module. We've covered quite a bit in this course. You know the physiology, which is the amygdala hijack. You have the brake to stop that, the S.O.S protocol. And you have the map, basically, to map out why it's, causing it, the scarf model. But there's one problem left, okay? It's your old reaction. That anger, that snapping is a neural superhighway. See, you've traveled down that road thousands of times, and it's paved, it's wide, and it's fast. The new response you want, staying calm, asking questions, basically is a dirt path through the weeds. It's hard to travel, and your brain hates hard. So today, what we're going to do is use the science of neuroplasticity to pave that new road so that eventually staying calm becomes the path of least resistance. So in neuroscience, we have a principle known as Hebb's law, which means that neurons that fire together wire together. So every time you get triggered and yell, you're basically physically strengthening the connection between the trigger and the yell. You're adding asphalt to the superhighway, okay? So to change this, we have to do two things simultaneously. Number one, stop using the old road, using the S.O.S pause. And number two, repetitively drive down the new road, basically choosing a new action. But we can't rely on willpower in the heat of the moment. The amygdala, it's too strong. We need to pre-program our decisions before the stress happens. All right, to do this, we use a tool called the implementation intention. And research shows that if you have a vague goal like, I want to be calmer, well, you're basically going to fail here. But if you have a specific plan linked to a specific cue, your success rate skyrockets. So we're going to use a simple formula, the if-then plan. See, this works because it outsources the decision to the environment. So you aren't deciding what to do when you're basically getting angry. You've already decided that yesterday. So let's look at an example using the SCARF model we learned about in Module 3. So let's say your trigger is status and you hate being interrupted in meetings. So the old way would be someone interrupts you, you snap, you feel shame. Now, the if-then way is if, let's say, Dave interrupts me in the meeting, then I will take one S.O.S breath and say, hang on, Dave, let me finish that thought. Do you see the difference? I mean, we aren't just trying to be nice here, we're actually executing a script. All right, so it's time to become the architect of your own brain. So download the new neural pathway map. It's basically a simple fill-in-the-blank template. And what I want you to do is pick one specific trigger, the one you identified maybe in the last module. And don't try to fix your whole life today, okay? Just pick one, write it out. If, and then specific event happens, then I will use the S.O.S protocol and do X action, whatever that action is. Because basically it protects my core value of Y, whatever Y is. See, that because is important. It reminds your brain why we're taking the dirt road. Now, once you write down the action, I want you to visualize it, okay? Close your eyes and see the trigger happening. Feel the heat. Then see yourself executing the plan. See, visualization fires the same neural pathways as actually doing the action. And you're laying down pavement before you even leave the house. All right, folks, you've completed the trigger toolkit. You now have the knowledge that your reactions are biology and not character. You have the tools to pause, the insights to understand why, and the plan to rewire. Now, does this mean you'll never get angry? No, I mean, come on, we're human after all, right? But it does mean you are no longer a passenger in your own mind. You are the driver. So keep these worksheets, practice the S.O.S protocol, and be patient with yourself as you build these new roads, okay? I want to thank you for trusting me with your time. I'm Stafford. Let's think sharply.